Lamia Alguez is a student at USF.
Okay, so my dad's a pediatrician. My mom does not work. She tries to do other stuff, like volunteering. And my mom's the most caring person like I've ever knew in my life. My aunt got married to my dad's brother, and then that's how they met. So they got married like a few years later.
Lamia grew up in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
First of all, it's not a desert, it's a city. You see like sand when you go outside, like, but then you don't see camels. Um, we have cars, but it's just like a normal city. I remember one of my friends once asked me like to show her pictures of like the city, and she was very shocked that it's like a normal city. She thought it looked like New York, which I think is a lie, but yeah, it's a normal city. You feel like everyone's like related, everyone knows each other. I feel like it's very different from here, from anywhere else. You could just like walk and then your mom knows like this person even though they've never met, but they're related in like some way. It's nothing that you hear or see in the media.
Let's stop right there. What first came to your mind when I introduced you to Lamia?
So I remember once my dad was talking to this guy, and he asked him where we were from. He was like, "Oh, you guys have like an oil in your backyard or something." So my dad was like, "No." And I always get like, "Oh, so you're from that place where women don't drive," which kind of bothers me a bit. But I guess if you think about it, it's not the most important thing. But I'm sure like every place has its good and its bad sides. I wouldn't like assume that people know about Saudi Arabia. There are a lot of places that I don't know about. So that's not like a serious issue that I have like concerns for, but it's just not being accepted or having to think that I'm weird or whatever, you know. I just want to be considered as like a normal human being without having to be related to anything bad, because that's what they associated with, like that's what they associate Saudi Arabia with. So that's the only thing I actually want to see like progress in. I don't care about all the camel, sand, whatever comments. Um, I don't know. I just want to be accepted like as a normal person. Um, I remember once, like when I first told someone that I was from Saudi Arabia, once I got this comment from this guy, and he was like, "Oh, so you know about ISIS?" So I know that he wasn't really, although he wasn't directing it to me, but I know what he meant by it. And in that case, you just don't know what to do. I can see like every person that I tell, that I like speak to, or and then tell them where I'm from, I'd get this. I can see it on their face. It's like a slap on the face. I know that it's in their mind, even if they don't say it out loud. You know, I think that's what they related to. There's just this like fear that occurs whenever I say that. I don't know why. It's either a fear or like I'm below them or something.
So, how do we change, or how do we better educate people about Saudi?
I went to an exhibition in the dog patch, and it was basically about Saudi artists, um, and how they would interpret Saudi Arabia, which I think was really, really nice. Um, and I really appreciated like all the Americans and other people who came there, and they looked like they really enjoyed it. And even when they asked like about questions and how would people like change their minds about it, like we got a lot of like good feedback. There are a lot of exhibitions and stuff that they sponsor here and everywhere in the States. I mean, for people who are interested in art or like to read, there are many ways to like change your perception about Saudi, which I think is good.